Okay. Take one, semester 7. Okay. Welcome, my YouTube viewers. Joseph Allen Blessman still here. Nothing has changed. Just went all black today. Um, I'm going to talk about semester 7 and how that means to me because it's a lot of important concepts that are going around here. Like the first chapter, and this semester, or the first lesson, is that it kind of tells you that karma is kind of a real thing here. The overall concept of this is that when you act negative towards somebody, something negative is gonna act towards you. It's like when people are selfish and making and wanting to bring people down or doing something in a negative way, when it's all about them in that negative sense, it is just never a good thing to do. That's why in the example of the book, it talks about how Abraham Lincoln he wrote a message to a certain general of his of his anger. The whole point of it is that Lincoln didn't send this message. Lincoln must use his energy for a larger battle now. He recognizes that he is not supposed to be the one telling his soldiers what they missed out on. He is supposed to tell their soldiers what they are going to get themselves into. And when you have an important position like that, you have to realize that it's important to not remain selfish, and if you miss out on what you want, you just have to work harder when a bigger opportunity is going to present itself now. So yeah, karma to me is a little bit more realer now. So please try and be nice to people. If you just met them, and you'll see what happens. Treat people kindly, and maybe something kindly will happen to you. Yeah, so this one, lesson 1 goes hand in hand with lesson 2 in semester 7, and saying that you need to help others the best way you can. So later on, if you're asking them for help, they'll help you out the best way they can. Since karma is real, we want to recognize that the return is equal to what you give out, and it's cool. We cherish when we work hard for something and then it ends up helping us in another way that we never thought of. Um, you know, it the second lesson in this semester just tells you that when you help people the best way you can, they feel like, wow, this person's giving it their all. They're really helping me, trying to succeed. I really like. Usually they'll say, all right, I really owe this person, so let me help them out the best way I can. And you want to keep people happy and reach them towards their goals as you would want them to help you reach you towards your goals. So that's the second lesson in semester 7. Lesson 3 is a very important one to me because there are a lot of people I think are selfish out here. But that lesson is to only control the direction of the car if you're the only person in it. Because when you're in there with your family, when you're in there with your friends, and when you're in there with people in general, you are going to a specific destination you all agreed on. When people are selfish, they will try to take that car and maneuver it all throughout traffic, causing havoc just because it's what they think is the best way to do it. I'm saying selfish a lot in this chapter because it really is proving that selfishness is not going to help a car full of people trying to go somewhere. It really isn't. Like, I can understand somebody wants to pick a different radio station, kind of change the vibe of things, but it is not good if you want to change the direction thinking you're going to make your way back because it's not guaranteed. So, you got to be careful. You want to think about the people that are in your car. If they are down for you from day one, and any decision you make is good to them, then go ahead and act like a maniac. They'll probably be down for it. But for those people you care about, for those people that you think are equal to you, those people that you even hold above you, just because they're that great, I'm gonna go like your family. I'm gonna say it like that because there's some people in your family that are equal to you. There are people that are greater than you just because of age or because of job stature, because of their how they see life. That's to me another factor now in my life when I see people above or below me in that. So yeah, when there's people like that there, and there's people you hold dear in the car, and you're driving, please make sure you all are on the same page. You can then maneuver your life any way you want then, and if you're the only one in the car. That's why I kind of like two-seaters, because I kind of want control of my own life, because I feel like I've been sitting in the bitch seat of the car like my whole life until I went to college. But it's all gonna change now. I'm kind of upgrading my car. I'm thinking about 4 doors, Metaphor, people, metaphors. What I would like to continue off of that now is in semester 7, lesson 4 of that semester, it is talking about giving things 110% commitment. Because when you give it your all, you stay focused on one path, you are in what's called the fast lane, you are in the focus zone, and nothing is going to penetrate that zone. If nothing penetrates that zone, matter of fact, you are going to get there the fastest way possible. The fastest way the world can give it to you. And that is so good, because when I say that, I mean something when I say the world is going to give it to you the fastest way that it can. Because when you're dedicated to something and you are working nonstop, day in and day out on the same thing, and you are still advancing in it, the world is going to give you something that allows you to manipulate a factor in order to help you out to reach some ultimate goal of yours, or it will show you the exact route to do it. And while you're in the fast lane, it's almost like when you're going into the zone mode, the tunnel. As you're looking through the tunnel, you see a turn. You're in a tunnel. You don't know what's gonna be on the left. You don't know what's gonna be on the right, because it's this turning moment, and it's unveiling the truth of what your hard work is doing. So that's another way to put it. I'm kind of done on that one. And the last lesson in this semester is to make sure that you look the part when people are meeting you for the first time, kind of wondering what you do, what is your profession. To your family and people close to you, they'll know that you're the part, and they'll understand that by just showing them, by showing them your actions, showing them your duties, your habits. But to people outside of that bubble, you have to look the part so then they know who you are. Okay, here's an example. If I look at somebody and they look like a bodybuilder and they have on the clothes all the time, I'm gonna assume that they work there. So I know they know good workouts. I know they know good reps. I know they know how to do things the right way when it comes to gaining muscle or losing fat. I feel like they know how to do it. I feel like they have some type of knowledge of doing it, because they have the clothes, they're ready for it all the time. So yeah, as you have become the part, you have to look the part sometimes, because when you go outside of the world, you don't want people to step on your toes. You have to assume that somebody will try to, and it will be an accident, because you have to take all these things in account. You can't sit there and believe that everyone knows who you are, unless you're a famous celebrity and you put your shit out everywhere all the time. But anyway, past me is going to talk to you guys about how to sum it up real quick on your 5 little fingers. And I want you guys to think about this stuff, because this is kind of something that can help you. It can help me realize the things that I do every day, and I want you guys to think about what you do, some of your actions, some of your conversations with people, and some of your control moments. I want you to see if you recognize that you do those when you're by yourself, or if you do those with other people. I want you to think about the influences you have when you're alone, when you're with other people. Influences. It's kind of the best word I want to use here, is that your influences, I want you to recognize how other people take that. Remain observant when seeing these things play out, and watch it and think about it, and think about if that's the situation you want. If you don't want it, then you got to realize, you kind of realize right there what needs to be changed is the influence factor that it gives. I think I am done here. Karma is real. If you're an asshole, always give people your best attitude, because they will give you the best in return. If you're the only one in the car, take charge of your life. Give it 110% commitment with any action, and you will be there faster than you think. And you have to look the part if you want the part. Here's an option to you guys. I guess I only need 1 comment for this to work, because I only have like a handful of people doing this. If you guys like what I'm doing, I would like to ask for you to comment below and let me know if you would like to know the books that are in these lessons. Please comment down below, and I will say it in the videos. I will not, I'm not gonna sit here and do it for all of them, because it's just a lot of work. I kind of want to get the main message across. But if there are people wanting to know where to get these books from, let me know and I will help you guys out. I really do want to help people out on how to be successful, on how to reaching the success goal that they want. Because I'm here trying to do it for me, and I want to do it here for you guys. That's why I'm putting it on YouTube. That's why, I have this whole motivational drive to put it on YouTube, no matter how good or bad it may sound. But anyway, I'm done here. I'm gone. I'm getting out of here. Last words of the day. So I say, be well, be free, be kind, be lovable, and of course, be cool, people. Okay? Signing off. Have a great day.